Well. Welcome back to another edition of Weekend Pep Talks. My name is Varun, and we're going to be taking a look at Solana ecosystem as a whole in this video, right? So, for all of you who are new to this blockchain, to this ecosystem as a whole, check this one out, guys. 65,000 transactions per second, passing away all the competitors without any hiccup right here. This is far beyond any numbers right here, guys. We're talking about application based blockchains like Ethereum, Binance, Polkadot, Cardano, Tron. Solana is way ahead of any application based transaction blockchain as of now, guys, right? So the total amount of transaction till date have been about 15 billion already on Solana, guys. If you talk about Ethereum, which has been under existence for almost a decade as of now, has just conducted a billion transactions. So get this, guys, get this. Solana has already done 15x transactions, and this blockchain came into fruition, I guess, 2 years ago, and it's already done so much, guys. You can see how this blockchain is already picking up and has a crazy amount of potential down the line, right? So let's take a look at this entire ecosystem as a whole. We got everything categorized by this Twitter account right here called Solanians. So if you want to be updated about Solana ecosystem as a whole on a daily basis, I think giving this account a follow is going to help you a lot, guys. They do segregate and separate out all the necessary information, and they just put it out for free for you guys right here. So Solanians on Twitter, certainly give this account a follow if you want to be up to date on this ecosystem right here. So wallets, infrastructure, tools, Oracle, stablecoins, application, gaming, NFT, DeFi, pretty much everything which is happening on BSC, Ethereum is pretty much happening on Solana itself, right? So I'm not going to be talking about Radium, as I have made a dedicated video, which I'm going to be putting somewhere here, I guess, here up top, right? Just watch that video if you want to be diving deep into Radium network as a whole, as a DeFi protocol review. You can check this video out, and this is also a protocol which I use the most, guys. I do use Radium extensively a lot of times, and well, it's not in this particular list right here, as we do have other interesting things to talk about apart from Radium itself, right? Alright, guys, so what do we have? First up, we have Phantom Wallet, guys. This wallet is going to be helping you out to navigate throughout the Solana ecosystem as a whole, right? Now, most of the blockchains like Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain have MetaMask integration going on, whereas MetaMask has not yet integrated the Solana blockchain as of now. So until MetaMask is supporting Solana blockchain, I think using Phantom is going to be the best option out there. Now, the only reason why I say this is because I've tried most of the wallets on Solana blockchain, guys, and what I found out to be the most efficient is Phantom, guys. It's certainly snappy. It's crazy fast, guys. I've used every browser based wallet, and this kills them. This browser based wallet kills every other wallet out there, guys. I'm not even kidding about that, right? So they don't have any Android app as of now, but they do have all the major browser integration going on. So if you want to navigate throughout this Solana DeFi ecosystem or NFT space as well, I think having Phantom Wallet and setting up a Phantom Wallet in your Chrome or maybe Brave browser as well is going to be the perfect choice, guys. Perfect choice, trust me. And try to make transactions between two Phantom wallets. You'll know what I'm talking about. You'll know the speed. You'll see the speed in front of your eyes, guys. It's like this. The transactions happening on Phantom Wallet are like this. It's just crazy fast. It literally blows my mind every single time I make any transaction, right? Okay, so next up is the first protocol which I want to talk to you guys about. Mercurial Finance. Now, this is a dynamic stablecoin wallet, guys. Now, this is another DeFi yield farming kind of situation going on, but I don't think you have any impermanent loss going on for this protocol right here, because we are dealing with stable coins, guys. We're dealing with USDC, USDT, Pi, and even UST, the Terra stablecoin, right? So we are dealing with stable coins, and our base assets are completely stable, which kills any chance of impermanent loss, guys. Now, if you go ahead and if you just provide liquidity to 1,000% APY farm on BSC ecosystem, and your base asset is volatile by 50%, most likely the initial liquidity that you supplied to the pool is it's not going to be that safe, guys. It's not going to be that safe because the base asset is moving 50% in 24-hour cycle. It will kill your initial liquidity provided, guys. It will. This is called impermanent loss, right? And I think before jumping onto any DeFi protocol and just assuming that you're going to make infinite money from DeFi protocols, you should understand how impermanent losses work, guys. It's very important to understand that, right? Don't jump into any DeFi protocol without understanding impermanent loss, because that can be lethal for your equity, right? So For this one right here, for Mercurial Finance, we are not dealing with impermanent loss because we are talking about stablecoin pools right here. So as of now, the UST3 pool is yielding 30% APY, right? And everything is possible by Phantom Wallet, guys. You can connect your Phantom Wallet. I don't have any extension installed for this particular video right here. And well, I do have scaling issues going on as well, I guess. This is how this website entirely looks like, right? This is, I've been trying to place this one in the center, guys. Every weekend pep talk, I have some scaling issues going on. Looks to me like I have to work on this one big time, right? Okay, so for example, this pool right here is distributing you rewards in MER token, Mercurial token, MER, right? 28% MER and 2.28% Luna distributed every single day in the rewards page itself, right? So connect your wallet, share their links, and maybe you will be receiving a lot of rewards down the line for providing liquidity and yielding on your stablecoin holdings, guys. Essentially, this right here is the safest way to yield any passive income, guys, by providing liquidity into dynamic stablecoin vaults, right? So a lot of stablecoin vaults are there on BSC as well, on Ethereum as well. If you talk about stablecoin vaults on BSC, it's going to be Nerve Finance, and yes, I have a video made on Nerve Finance as well, although their APY has shrunken down like crazy, guys. I made the video on Nerve Finance when you were getting 100% APY yields on your stable coins. Now that's crazy. That was pretty much the peak of everything, right? And after that, it's been just going down, guys. Most of these protocols are going down. Well, let's just see when the bleeding stops. But until then, you have to educate, you have to inform, you have to be informed market participant, guys. Don't roam around the streets of crypto market being completely uninformed, because guys, there are bugglers out there. They're gonna just market is not that simple to survive, guys. Know the streets, understand how the streets work in crypto markets. And well, this is just kind of like a metaphor, but essentially just try to understand the market dynamics and the market landscape in crypto assets as a whole, guys. And I think you should be informed about all the DeFi protocols as well, because crypto assets are not just about trading anymore, guys. Crypto assets are about so much more. Holy crap, I can't just all right, now this is going to be another topic which I'll be talking about I guess on the next weekend pep talks. But guys, look, guys, you have to understand our crypto universe is not just about trading, guys. It's about various opportunities, hundreds of opportunities right in front of our eyes, right? All right, so I guess that's been it about Mercurial Finance. Let me know down in the comments if you do know a better stablecoin yielding pool, and I will certainly take a look at that as well, right? Okay, so next up we have okay, the most interesting out of this list right here, Francium protocol, guys. Now this protocol enables you to yield farm on leverage. It enables you to yield farm on leverage, guys. Now that's crazy, guys. That's crazy, right? Now certainly you do have risk. You do have impermanent loss risk going on because your base assets are crypto assets. But as of now, at least for the next 24-hour cycle, I do believe that the Solana ecosystem is kind of gaining momentum to the upside, right? So most of the base assets are going towards the upside with your liquidity, with your LP tokens yielding a 587% on 3x leverage. Guys, I think that this situation and this condition right now is kind of okay, right? I won't say it's completely risk-free as of now, but the market dynamics are completely fine to go ahead with these 3x leverage yield coins, guys. I mean, look, as crazy as it sounds, but the chances of you losing money in this protocol right here is kind of less. It's kind of less because this entire Solana ecosystem as of now is on the rise, guys. Remember, when these base assets are going to be completely volatile and they move 50% by one day, I don't think jumping into Francium protocol right here and going for a 3x yield farming would be a good choice, guys. I think that could be a wrecked behavior. So don't go for wrecked behavior when the base asset is volatile by 50 to 60% in one single day. But as of now, everything is fine, and you can certainly go ahead. You can make use of these things, guys. Make use of the things until they work, guys. Until they work. And as soon as your target is done, as soon as you have satisfied your needs, jump out of these ones and just maybe do something better with your gains. Don't gamble them away in the market, guys. Be informed about various things that you can do. Essentially, yield your LP tokens right here, convert them into USDT, put them into Mercurial Finance, and just get that passive revenue going, guys. Make use of these things, get that cash flow going on, which is why I feel that Solana ecosystem is going to be very efficient, proficient, and efficient down the line, guys. I think Solana ecosystem is going to be capable of so many things that a lot of people are overlooking right now, as of now, right? Okay, so Francium protocol, pretty interesting, and I don't think they do have a native token as of now, but I feel that down the line they will certainly come up with any native token called France. I guess I don't know, guys. I don't know, but as of now they don't have any native token for their platform, although their platform is pretty interesting and it's pretty new. It's on beta, so it's going to be risky as a whole. Not that risky, to be honest with you. But yes, any beta version is certainly liable for any bugs that can be found in the protocol, right? So be aware of that as well. Play with the money that you are not that concerned about. All right, I guess that's my 2 cents on the money that you have to put in the market, I guess. All right, so what do we have next? We have Synthetify, another scaling issue. This is how the entire website looks like, guys. This one single logo up there, and well, let me just get this one back into center. Well, this is Synthetics on Solana, essentially, right? Synthetics network on Solana. So essentially, if you do understand how Synthetics token work, how Synthetics network work, and how these Synthetics assets work as a whole, you will understand the need of a low cost Synthetics asset, guys. You will understand why Synthetify is very much required as of now. You will get it, guys. You will get it. So I will be making a complete video on how Synthetics asset work, and a different video on how Synthetics network work as a whole. But if you do understand how these things work, you will understand why and how Synthetify is pretty useful down the line, guys. So this is one of the protocols. If I'm long on Synthetics network token, yes, by default, I'm going to be long on Synthetify as well, guys. And well, to be honest with you, I did not get that. I did not participate in the Radium IDO, which was for Synthetify. But to be honest with you, yes, I do hold a couple of Synthetify, guys, and I'm not really let's just say I'm not all in. I don't have a big bag which is going to cause me troubles down the line, but I do have a respectable amount of Synthetify tokens that I hold as of now, because I do expect that this is something which a lot of people will start using down the line. Not now, but certainly something which will come into fruition, guys. And Synthetify, SNY, I guess SNY is the ticker. So SNY, you can simply go ahead, you can yield farm with Synthetify as of now, right? So next up, okay, now this is how Synthetify looks like. This website looks like this one right here. You can mint, you can burn, you can drop it, and guys, you have rewards also been distributed, right? Now that's crazy of an exchange right here. And this one was in beta the last time I saw it, which is why, for my surprise as well, this interface looks pretty nice as of now, right? Alright, guys, do we have anything else to talk about in this video? Alright, so last one right here. So if you are, let's just say, if you're spread across this entire vast DeFi ecosystem on Solana, and you have your Phantom wallet holding all of your assets, right? And you want to track all of your DeFi positions, guys, this is where you go to, sonar.watch. I do believe it's that. Yes, sonar.watch. So essentially, this is a DeFi tracker, guys. This is a DeFi tracker for you, and well, this will tell everything about your wallet about your wallet in which you're holding most of your crypto assets, right? And it'll tell you that wherever you have provided liquidity, it'll just show up right here for you, guys. So this is everything perfectly categorized for you so that you don't get haywired with your DeFi activities. This is going to help you track everything, right? So essentially, guys, this video consists of most of the things that you want to know about the DeFi ecosystem on Solana, or essentially any ecosystem, anything on Solana for that matter, right? And guys, I do want your participation. So let me know down the comments if you have any protocol in your mind that is working on top of Solana and which is interesting to you, so that we'll take a look at that as well. And hit that like if you've not done that. Hit that like, right? Hit that like. So one of the interesting things about Sonar Watch is the NFT creator, guys. This is crazy beautiful. I mean, look, you got 13 cents as your minting fee, and you can mint an NFT right off the bat with any JPG, PNG, GIF up to 2 MB. You can right off the bat mint an NFT with the supply that you demand, guys. I mean, look, any supply, you can make 1,000, 10,000 millions NFT with your own creation right here. And Sonar Watch is, I mean, this protocol right here, Sonar protocol, helps you do that, guys, on top of Solana, which is why this is pretty interesting as a whole, guys. Sonar Watch, certainly a pretty interesting project, right? So what do we have next? We have DEX as well on Sonar, I guess. I didn't dig deep much into Sonar, but yes, you have a Sonar desk working where you have assets going on, guys. So yes, they don't have any native token as of now, and I'm sure that down the line they will be also coming out with some native token for their protocol as a whole, just like Step Finance as well. So Step Finance is another DeFi tracker, just like Sonar Watch, but I do believe that in terms of the data which is there in front of my eyes, Sonar Watch takes the lead, guys. This is the perfect DeFi tracker for your DeFi positions anywhere in any protocol if you are highly engaged in Solana ecosystem. So I find it really useful, and if you start using Solana ecosystem, let me know that as well down in the comments, right? And guys, join the Discord server as well. We can have discussion on the Solana network as a whole and anything for that matter, right? Alright guys, I think this is the perfect time to wind this video up, and I will catch all of you in some technical hocus pocus video coming tomorrow, or maybe by the end of this day as well. Who knows? I'm gonna catch all of you in the next video pretty soon. Bye for now.